What's up, guys? The lesson today is about modeling, basic modeling actually, and how I do models using curves. Okay, so this is the model we are going to do today. I've separated three examples of object that I would use the curve tool. So why the curve tool? Because when it comes to rounded objects, it's the best way to do it. Okay. Okay, so what these three objects have in common? They are rounded. So this is very important when you think about doing it in curves, okay? So the model needs to have this rounded shape, okay? So how it's going to be done? To model this entire object, first we need to draw a line on the edge of the object. So like this. From top to bottom actually. And once we have half of this part done, then we going to apply a modifier called screw, and it will be the responsible to create the second part of this object. Okay, so as I said, these three objects can be done using curve. Okay, so let's jump to Blender and see the object that we are going to model. Okay, here it is, the candle. The first thing I'm going to do is press Shift A and apply a curve Bezier. Okay, so go to the edit properties and then select the entire object and then apply a set spline type poly. Okay, I will select this part of the curve and bring it close to the center of the world. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do, as I said, is draw the lines, trying to simulate the edge of this candle. Okay, and from now on, I will press several times the letter E, that is the command for extrude the line. Okay, so press E and X, actually Z, to extrude it upwards, and extrude it again in the XX, and extrude upward again, E again, E again. Then I will start adjusting a little bit the shape of this line. So I press E again, E again, E again, and just trying to, as I said, replicate the same shape as the object on the left. Okay, E again, and yeah, almost done. E again, and in most cases, it's important to have a blueprint on the background so you can draw the lines on exactly on the edge of the object. Okay, so this part is actually done. So now we are going to adjust the shape of it. Okay, before we start adjusting the shape, let's apply a modifier, screw, this one. Okay. Okay, so now as you can see, now we have the full object. Okay, so from now on, if I go to the edit properties, pressing tab and edit, so now you're going to see that if I move the line, it's going to move the mesh as well. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is round the object to look more organic. Okay, so press right click and go to the set spline type and select Bezier. So Bezier give us these arrows where you can move it and you start round the shape of the object. Okay. Okay, so let's move it upward and this one downward, just to give this cylinder, no, it's not cylinder, spherical shape. Just, you have to just adjust it. It's it's not very simple to adjust objects that looks spherical. Sometimes it's better you just don't model this part and just like place a spheric object there, but can be done using curves. Okay, so now what you're going to do is apply a fillet chamfer. Okay, so go to the Edit tab, and then if you don't have this curve edit, just go to the Preference, Add-ons, and just activate the Add Curve tools. This one. Okay, so then you're going to have this fillet chamfer, and if you click on it, you're going to see that you have these parameters here where you can adjust the radius and then give the chamfer to these lines. Okay, so let's try something like 0.005. Yeah, maybe it's a good number. Here, if you just click it again, you're going to see that it replicates the same number you put it before. Okay, so this one can be the same one, but maybe maybe a little bit more. 0.001 or 0.1 actually, and this needs to be larger, so let's try 0.7. Okay, same thing here, but needs to be less. 0.053, 0.03. Yeah, okay, not bad. Okay, so up here have the same thing, so just fill it again. 0.003, not bad. Here maybe we can just apply chamfer again, and let's try maybe 0.008, a little bit more, and just play with the arrow like to bring a different shape for this candle. So in my reference, this part is more pointed, so just select everything at the top of the candle and just bring it to the center. So yeah, like this. Okay, now let's adjust the resolution of this object. Now here you can see that if you decrease this tab's viewport, we have like low resolution, and if you increase it, you have like more resolution in your object. Okay, so yeah, I think it's something like that. As I said, these three types of objects, or even there are more types of object, rounded object, can be done using a curve. Just draw a line on the edge of the object and then apply the screw modifier. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope this lesson, this tutorial helped you in somehow. Okay, if you have any comments regarding this video, please leave your message down below. I'll be glad to answer it. Okay, so thank you very much guys, and thanks for watching.